Hello everybody and welcome back to another finishing up project. This one is the RX-0 Unicorn Master Grade. You guys should know I'm a bit of a unicorn head. This one has the blue-green switchable inner frame plus a titanium finish on it. So it's pretty nice and shiny and all that kind of stuff. Now, before I get into a little bit of stuff that I noticed in the manual or in the instruction book, it probably won't show up all that well, but this is more of like if you were to take a gunmetal kind of color and then add a tiny hint of brown to it. That's what the inner frame is all of. So include inner frame, outer armor, everything has some sort of shininess to it. Just better than this Shinanju over here. Better. Now let me just looking through the parts here really quickly. Oh, there. So this is actually going to be one of the first times that I have ever noticed Bandai actually finally doing this. They are finally recognizing us English speakers. You probably can't see that very well, but this is all Japanese here. This is the translation down here in English. Okay. There's Japanese and English, Japanese, English. They have literally translated parts of the instructions themselves for us. So now we actually get a true understanding of what it is they're trying to say, which I love. Thank you, Bandai, for doing this. This has helped immensely for everyone. Every one of us English speakers, where English is our first language. Japanese might not be so good. In my case, 0. Well, next to 0, but still, thank you, Bandai. This might be a great starter kit, but I wouldn't consider it a starter kit. I wouldn't use this as a starter kit. So, put this off to the side. And because this is a titanium finish, when you scrape off some of it, it takes off some of the paint, basically what they do is take a top coat, paint, and a titanium underlay. Like, it literally has titanium in the Gundam itself. And they put that all over plastic, spray it with special sprayers and all that kind of stuff. They detail it all in that instruction book, which is great. Thank you. So, in order to kind of match the shininess of it and stuff, I had this Tester's Enamel gloss white. Worked pretty good for small areas where the nubs were, because it would just turn out black. And I didn't have anything for the blue, but if you would get like a very dark blue gloss, I think that would be kind of close, but yeah. Now, let's start. I know you guys probably already know exactly what this kit has and all that kind of stuff, but has a bazooka. That freaking part does not like to stay in, as they usually don't. This is an 11-year-old kit, so beam rifle extends, and you will notice that there are no stickers on this. No, minimal stickers, but all the decorations are from the dry transfer ones, and I have not done a single panel line on this Gundam. So pretty nice. Here's the beam rifle. I actually kind of messed up this part. Hopefully I glued it, but I hope it stays. I won't be actually attaching it onto him, just because it does, in case it does want to fall off. Now I am just going to leave it in its unicorn mode, but to see it in its destroy mode and which colors I chose, color or colors I chose out of the red or green, you will have to wait till I do a comparison between high grade, master grade, and perfect grade. I will be doing a full on comparison between each one now that I have all three. So that will include articulation, everything. So just keep that in mind. Watch that out for that in the next little bit here. So yeah. So here's the leg. As you can see, it's very shiny. And I do not mean I mean the Firefly shiny, and also this shiny. The camera probably doesn't do this justice. It is just like a piece of metal or something. And of course, if you have one leg, you have to have a two. I don't make the rules, just that's what they are. Okay. Side skirt. Got two of these. A shield, which you'll see that color, but you don't know the rest of the colors unless you know where to look. There's actually not that many places to look on this one, but if you know where to look, you can find out exactly what color it is. But on mine, you probably won't be able to guess. Here's the waist unit. Shoulder number 1. Shoulder number 2. Arm number 1. Arm number 2. Now you'll probably see a lot better with the backpack, but it is just a gorgeous, like, it is that really dark blue, but imagine that shiny, so it adds a little bit more lighter colors and all that kind of stuff into it. You can kind of see it on camera. So that's what the feet are as well, which is an amazing blue. Like, it's a gorgeous blue. The chest unit. And you'll notice that because of the titanium finish, it doesn't need panel lines. It naturally created the panel lines. Here's the head. Okay. So now let's put it all together. And then that'll be the end of this part. Oh, and an extra beam rifle magazine. I have another one. I dropped it on the... Oh, no. Hold on. That's not the titanium finish. Alright, so I did have two of them. I don't know where the other one. I dropped it on the ground. The ground's pretty dirty messy where it is, so yeah. And if you have made it this far, this is my next project. Well, not this one. It's going to be this Gundam. But it's going to be a little bit bigger. So, if you know this Gundam, comment down below. This was my first ever Gundam. Has a special place for me. But the unicorn is always has a huge part of me. Always is a huge part of me. So that's your clue. I picked it up this weekend at a convention. So just gonna adjust the camera angle just a little bit. There we go. And yes, that weird sound you're hearing. This is what I use these packs that you get from the Elite Trainer boxes. Literally, they make a great camera stand. Why not? They're just energy cards. They're 40 energy cards. And yes, I wouldn't be able to show you half of my cards in 10 hours. So sorry, I just had a little bit of an itch there. Okay, let's put the legs on first. And just to give you an idea, let me find a spot here. These are on the shoulders. So you can see that there's a really light kind of white. You can't really see it probably that well in the camera, but it is there. Just where my fingers here. That's the gloss white. This is the original. So pretty close. Like if you were add just a hint of gray, maybe to kind of darken it up a little bit. A very light dark gray. Let me correct myself. A very light gray in a very small amount. That's what I was going for. Then you could probably match this a little bit better, but hey, I like it. It works. It works for me, and it's my Gundam. I'm just going to say that. So, we're going to stick this with the parts into the legs into the waist unit. Looking at my perfect grade for reference. Just snapped in one leg. There we go. There's two. Just like that. Let's put on the waist. The side skirts. There we go. That's the lower half done. Well, here. I haven't even done that to my perfect grade, so let's put the torso on. Oh, that made a nice little chunk there. Nice little snap. I would call that a baby snap. Compared to the perfect grade feet of these, that is like a go dunk. It is so, that dunk is so satisfying. But once you hear that, it is. I have had to take apart a foot, that part of the perfect grade Banshee foot, actually. Jeez, that was not fun. When you hear that chunk, it is like, it's stuck. There's no going back. Okay, I was about to say, like, holy cow, did I really mess up that badly? Now we're just gonna slide on arms. Gee, okay, that reminds me more of a perfect grade snap. And I love perfect grade snaps. Oh, that really makes me want to build my perfect grade. Oh man. Alright, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to stick this onto the backpack. Good. And the head. Oh yeah, one quick thing. I totally had forgotten about this. But basically, Bandai, in all their genius with this kit, gave us foil stickers for the inside of the horn. Foil stickers. So go out there, grab a gold Sharpie or whatever kind of gold Gundam marker and fix that for them. Seriously, Bandai. That was one thing about this kit I was not able to get over. Seriously, but out of everything, I have to say, this kit is exactly what I would hoped for. So I'll give you guys a quick 360 of it. So be on the lookout for my next video, which will probably be the comparison between high grade, mesh grade, perfect grade, and or maybe an update to no, that's straight there to this one. Coming soon. I don't know if I'll do a full build series like I did with the wing. I probably will, because the wing was I don't even want to talk about the wing. The wing, just watch that. It's probably one of the worst perfect grades I've ever dealt with. And I have had 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 perfect grades. So, yeah. So, anyways, until next time, remember to rock on.